Today on Inside the Blueprint, why one business is leveraging AI to address the critical need for structured, secure data. A visit with an industrial giant in the fluid handling and sealing system industries. How one construction company is putting people first, and in doing so, creating best-in-class products and services. Plus, HVAC options. Let's go inside the blueprint. In today's digital world, information is everywhere, scattered across systems, teams, and clouds. But what if the right data in the right hands could do more than just inform? What if it could transform? At OpenText, that's exactly the idea. With over 3 decades of innovation, this company is redefining how businesses manage, protect, and use information, turning complexity into clarity and data into action. From cloud to cybersecurity, and now leading the charge in AI-powered enterprise solutions, OpenText is helping companies work smarter, faster, and more securely in an era that's anything but predictable.
I am the Chief Product Officer for OpenText, which basically means that I'm kind of responsible for defining what's next, how we think about our innovation, how we think about our products, our growth, and drive value for our customers. OpenText's mission statement is to be the best information management company in the world. OpenText is one of the largest software companies in the world, which is responsible for information management across all enterprises, small businesses, and consumers. We have about 850 products in the overall OpenText portfolio, so it's a very complex portfolio, but it's also a very comprehensive portfolio. I think in this day and age, being a cloud provider is almost a given. That's just the way the business is done, and now it's about how you can leverage some of the newer AI functions and capabilities and provide them in your own location of choice. To me, that is a generational shift that's happening around us. This is by far the biggest that I have ever seen, and I don't use those words lightly.
I'm the Chief Digital Officer and the Chief Information Officer here at OpenText. My responsibility is really for driving support for both our internal and our external customers. So 22,000 employees of OpenText, we support them with all of their systems and process needs and all of their technology needs. And then we also support all of our external customers. And we do that through our cloud operations, our infrastructure teams, our network teams, as well as our global cybersecurity team. So for me, OpenText is about enabling the business with modern technology and making sure you have access to good data so you can drive intelligence on top of it and drive real outcomes for the business. For a technology company, digital transformation is really about automating business processes, streamlining and simplifying those processes, and making sure that we can take and access the data that we have across the organization and layer on AI. And so as part of the digital transformation, we've been very focused on leveraging our best-in-class information management technology and then providing AI capabilities to our employees so they can access the right data at the right time for the right task. Our Network and Security Operations Center is actually fully run by OpenText technology. The monitoring we do, the service management we do, the process, the change management, all of the work that we do in support of our customers is run through OpenText technology.
I am the Executive Vice President of Cybersecurity. Security have always been critical to companies since the birth of the internet, or even before that, the birth of client-server. With AI, security became a lot more complex because, of course, AI has a lot of it to offer for the good, to make us more efficient, more productive, to give us more insight into information much faster. But also AI give those privileges to the bad actors who wants to use it to faster hack into our system. OpenText, being the leader in information management, We manage and secure 130,000 plus customers. Many of them are top governments in the world, providing them the security and the peace of mind that their information is protected, their PII is redacted or quarantined where only the right people can see it is very important.
I am the Chief Marketing Officer here at OpenText, and I have the pleasure of overseeing global marketing and partners and alliances. My focus is very simple. It's about growth. And as focuses on growth, I focus on the brand, the demand, the go-to-market, and how we bring that to life across our 10 business units. OpenText is actually a part of your everyday. And so, for example, if you are thinking about how information is actually part of your days, maybe looking at your phone, reading news, that's information. You may be, using a product and there's information behind how that product is made. So information is everywhere, so OpenText is everywhere. So for example, if you had to go see the doctor in the last month, you probably didn't know that OpenText is actually uniquely great at helping healthcare companies and providers, making sure that the patient data is secure and to the compliance, that UNI's information aren't being exchanged anywhere, and having that well governed so the right people can see the right content. One message that I hope that viewers can take away is that OpenText represents secure information management, and that secure information management is part of your company's future. I see the future for OpenText as being limitless. We talk a lot about limitless potential and actually elevating the human potential through being able to help our customers see information in new ways. And I think that's such a powerful purpose. When we think about what you can do with information nowadays, it's changed dramatically over the last even 5 years, not in the last 10 years. And our ability to actually help companies do that at scale, see information new ways, I think is the promise of what we can do. And we're going to continue to do that on 3 fronts: what we do in AI, what we do in security, and what we do with data in general.
For smarter, more secure, and AI-ready business solutions, visit opentext.com or find us at insidetheblueprint.com. Two vibrant sectors and one Michigan company are poised for growth. Growth supported by technology shifts and consumer demand, automotive and industrial. Over the next 3 years in North America, automotive could well reach over 15 million units. Commercial truck is expected to grow by 3.6% in that same period, while building and construction is projected to grow annually by 2.7%. Michigan-based Cooper Standard is at the center of that growth.
Cooper Standard is an automotive supplier of fluid handling and sealing systems. We have a presence at every major automotive producer and generally are on their largest platforms and key vehicles. We are an engineering manufacturing company with a global footprint that includes technical centers in each major automotive region. This allows us to work closely with our customers to solve their most complex problems by providing innovative and sustainable solutions. In general, Cooper Standard uses its material science, engineering, manufacturing expertise to deliver these solutions, and with the objective to be the first choice of the stakeholders we serve in both the automotive and industrial sector. We genuinely care about all our employees and all our stakeholders. We strive to have a culture that's based on integrity, collaboration, commitment, and most importantly, we place safety first for all of our employees. This is important as you look at a global organization that serves multiple markets and industries. We work very closely by establishing a very standardized and disciplined key process indicator operating system that drives these metrics from the plant floor to the executive level to make sure we're all in tune and staying focused on the right objectives to deliver the culture that we expect at Cooper Standard. In fact, our culture, we believe, has led to recognition from our customer, whether it's simply recognition of the quality of the products that we're supplying, or even to more significant ones such as Supplier of the Year awards or Certificate of Excellence from our customers. Additionally, we've been recognized by industry publications for our innovation. All of this has led to additional sales with both our automotive and industrial clients.
Cooper Standard's Industrial and Specialty Group focuses on non-automotive industries, providing innovative and sustainable solutions for diverse transportation and industrial markets through advanced materials science and manufacturing expertise.
We support two diverse markets. The first one is transportation, which includes commercial vehicles, class 6 through 8, power sports, which is quad runners and snowmobiles, and construction and ag equipment. In our industrial markets, we support customers that are in building and construction, window and door, HVAC, appliances, and even medical. And again, these are supported by our industrial and specialty group. But the great thing about it is we have a solid foundation of the Cooper Standard material science knowledge that we have, our manufacturing expertise, our quality and solutions that we deliver on time to our customers, whether they're large, medium, or small. We're really proud of the fact that we have our customer service team that supports our customers and really develops those customer partnerships. On the manufacturing side, we have very, very clear, transparent metrics that the team is accountable for, and we measure those on a monthly basis. That delivers us the highest level of quality and delivery to our customers. We recently had a customer that came to us with an issue. Their current supplier couldn't supply them parts anymore. They said, "Hey, can you help us out?" We were up for the challenge. We got our sales manager and our plant manager together with our customer at our location, listened to what the issue was. We said, we're there, we can find a solution for you. We got our product development team together with our tool engineers, and we're able to design, develop the part, tool the part, both in-house, do prototype parts, get them in the customer's hands right away. They were able to approve them. We were up and running in production. Within that 3-month time period, we were able to solve their problem and give them a solution. That's the type of customer partnership we have.
Through the use of advanced analytics, Cooper Standard is helping customers bring superior products with higher quality to market faster. We use these tools to eliminate the need for prototypes and to identify design issues prior to building tooling. All of these items come together to give our customers confidence in the products they are putting in market. For instance, we're currently dealing with a major window supplier to help them revamp their ceiling system strategy and bring new and exciting technologies to the market. We are looking at heat transfer. We're looking at reducing acoustic transfer through the seals. We are bringing new materials to market that have less compression set that keeps out air, water, and noise.
Our customers choose Cooper Standard as their preferred partners in the industrial markets for many key reasons. Firstly, we're committed to innovation. We invest in research and development to create seals that enhance performance and longevity across various applications, including windows and doors, dishwashers, even suitcase seals. As the market evolves, we anticipate customer needs so that we can provide cutting-edge products to our customers that helps them be successful in their markets. Quality and reliability are also very important. Our rigorous quality control process ensures that our product withstands weather resilience, thermal performance, and longevity, which translates to lower maintenance costs for our customers and fewer warranty claims. We're also actively engaged with the FGIA, which keeps us updated on the latest trends and regulations, and it helps us to more effectively manage our customers and guide them toward the right solutions. This combination of customization, quality, and innovation helps our customers go out and be successful in a competitive landscape, and it reinforces our position as a trusted and preferred partner.
We have many strengths that we can offer our customer partners. We have a commitment to innovation. We have investment in research and development to provide sustainable, advanced solutions across all of our product lines, including sealing and fluid handling. We understand our customers' unique requirements, and we can deliver solutions on there. We have a strong foundation in manufacturing and product development, and we have a dedicated team to deliver on those commitments. We aren't just a supplier, we're a partner with our customers.
One of the things that makes Cooper Standard special and differentiates us is our team. I recall a story recently when I went to Brazil to celebrate our 30 years in the country. And when we opened up the podium for anybody to speak, we had an individual come up and she was very passionate about the fact that her dad worked for Cooper Standard. She now works for Cooper Standard. And her dream is that her daughter gets to work for Cooper Standard. That is very special. That tells us that we're doing the right things and driving the right culture.
For additional information on Cooper Standard's Industrial and Specialty Group and their full line of world-class fluid and sealing industry products, visit cooperstandard-isg.com.
Changing the world, one person at a time. We do that every single day.
Lifelong learning is changing the world one person at a time.
Changing the world, one person at a time. That's the goal of one world-class Midwest-based U.S. company. Inside the Blueprint traveled to Indiana, just outside Indianapolis, to find out more.
We've spent the last 25, 30 years working on single individuals, making them better. And so when we look at changing the world and changing the world one person at a time, we spend a tremendous amount of time on education. We want to change the world one person at a time by educating folks, by giving them total human health, by meeting them where they're at spiritually, and just literally making a whole person better. And we believe that's what will make our company the most successful company in the construction industry.
Gaylor Electric, a world-class electrical contractor, operates with a total human health mindset, providing necessary resources for total wellness, body, mind, heart, and soul.
Being the Chief Values Officer of Gaylor Electric has put me in a unique position. I've never met another Chief Values Officer. It shows again how unique our company is. When John Gaylor started this company in 1984, he told me he began by writing out what were the immutable elements that he wanted in the company, the 8 core values. When I came on in 2003, I transitioned quickly into becoming the Chief Values Officer when he realized a focus needed to be put on those 8 values. So what I do is I make sure that all the decisions that we make, anything that we have in writing, anything that we brand our company with, all illuminate those 8 core values. In other words, I help people stay within the defined white lines of competition for us as a company.
Gaylor Electric's values allow me to be very creative when I approach problems. I get to use the cutting edge tools in the industry to approach things in a digital way and construct things off-site and try new things. And it's just been so great to be able to be on the cutting edge of the industry.
The culture of values here are so unique. It enables me to embrace the philosophy of what Gaylors epitomize out there in the workforce.
Gaylor really impressed me when I first attended their summit. It's when we bring the entire company together, and electricians, office staff, and craft professionals, we all get together and learn and get inspired. Gaylor invests so much into each of its employees, and it was just so evident there at the summit. How many classes, how many vendors, how many resources are provided, and just how much fun it was. Really, you bonded with each other and in ways that you just wouldn't normally be able to connect with other employees from other states. And I really treasure those relationships.
It really helped me when I joined Gaylor Electric as an electrical engineer to be able to work on my designs. And I'm one step away from a manufacturing shop to be able to see my design getting manufactured and on ground before it gets shipped to a job site.
The goal of Gaylor Electric when we come into a community is to enrich the community where we're doing that work. And that means really a couple things. Yes, we're going to build these awesome buildings. We're going to employ hundreds of people as electricians. It is going to better those people's lives. When we complete that building is going to then produce numerous jobs. But what we understand is that when someone comes to Gaylor Electric, they're not just starting a job, they're starting a career. And what a career means is long-term investment, both in that individual and all the things in that community where that individual is living and invested themselves. I believe for most of the Gaylor employees, they understand that at Gaylor we have a culture of learning, which means when you start at Gaylor Electric, you understand that learning is a part of what you're going to do. It's going to be a part of your team, it's going to be part of your location, and it's going to be part of Gaylor Nation as a whole.
Gaylor Electric in the industry provide a great applied learning experience. And so even in the middle of high school, you can go through the Associated Builders and Contractors Prep Academy, but then you can join the apprenticeship program. And in 4 years, you actually become a journeyman. So you graduate apprenticeship program, you're making $75,000 to $100,000 a year, you're debt-free, and you have this unbelievable career. Gaylor Electric wants to work with educators. Even as we film this today, we've got a group of educators in here, and we're talking to them about the applied learning experience, the ability to understand what really is available to their students, and it's really cool. I mean, that partnership has been incredible. So we talked to them today about the ABC Prep Academy, Associated Builders and Contractors Prep Academy, where they can send their students, their junior and senior year, to learn about the entire industry. And then when the student graduates from high school, they can go right into the apprenticeship program. In Gaylor, we actually have our own high school for last chance students. And so they spend 4 hours a day working on STEM, and then they spend 4 hours a day working in our lab building America. At Gaylor Electric, we focus on building the job safer with higher quality, but we also understand that the owner has to hit their dates. And so with our Crossing High School, with our Prep Academy, we're teaching these folks how to build things differently. And as you build America, you have to build it more productively and you have to build it less expensive. And so we have been able to build this innovation and production shop that actually builds jobs differently, but delivers a safer, higher quality, and more productive job.
I learned an acronym many, many years ago, SIBKISS, see it big, keep it simple. And that's what we rely on in Gaylor. We want people to see their importance, because if they don't do that, they can just sort of sludge around their job. We want people to actually enjoy their experience, and success does that. And when they're successful, we as a company are successful, and that's what we're interested in. We have a new focus on our manufacturing and our innovation. The reason is that we don't want to be just the follower of the industry, we want to be the industry leaders. The scenery only changes for the lead dog, is the old saying, and we want to make sure that our scenery is beautiful. We don't look at our core values, 8 core values, as just the foundation. It really provides the stability of our company.
At Gaylor Electric, we know this. What gets measured gets done. And so we've spent a lot of time and investment in a business intelligence team that can measure our performance. So we built an entire dashboard system that measures our safety, our quality, our productivity, our finances, hey, most importantly, how much work we got to do, and of course, cash is king. And so we actually measure our AR too. And so we're able every month to have meetings with all our folks, and then every quarter with the entire company to show them how we're doing, what areas we're doing great in, what areas to celebrate, but what areas need to improve. And so we can show them the results, because we know this. Where your focus goes, we know that's where your energy flows.
One of the focuses at Gaylor Electric is on education. When an employee starts a career at Gaylor Electric, every single employee gets an individualized education plan. Within that education plan is a group of classes. When those classes are taken together as a whole, opportunities to earn certificates are available for all employees. The idea is that when employees take educational classes, earn certificates, transfer and apply that work into their everyday job, they become more high performing in what they're doing. Opportunities then exist to continue to grow in other job titles that may be of interest to those employees.
People matter, and at Gaylor Electric, people matter most.
With the variety of projects that you're going to be working in Gaylor Electric, you're going to have to utilize all your skill set that you're going to have.
With the coaching, the training, the system, and the culture that's here, they provide for me the opportunity that now gave me a life.
It really meant a lot to me when our CEO directly wrote me a card after my daughter was born, and it just goes to show the leadership in our company and how much they care.
To discover more about the world of Gaylor Electric and what it can mean to your life and your business, visit Gaylor.com. And for the latest in biz news and views, turn to us at InsideTheBlueprint.com. smarter HVAC is essential to reaching the highest efficiency, reduced operating costs, and eliminating harmful emissions. Ice Air's all-climate comfort products provide the perfect level of comfort for a variety of spaces.
What makes our HVAC system so unique is really the innovation. So we've been in business for over 20 years. The focus of the company the entire time has been to generate new ideas, new concepts that'll provide more efficient, better solutions for our customers. Our products are really ideal for any multifamily residential type of buildings. Rental properties, affordable housing, co-ops, condos, dormitories, senior living facilities, hospitality.
Ice Air is an HVAC manufacturer that provides innovative and sustainable solutions for indoor climate control.
At Ice Air, we make sure that we innovate products that are going to provide solutions. We make sure that the buildings that our products are going into have exactly what they need. We make sure that everything that we design is solving a problem. We customize our products, make sure that they're project specific, because we want to make sure that what you get is exactly what you need.
Ice Air really is a relationship business, from all our customers to the team that we have internally to our manufacturing partners. We work hand in hand to make sure not only that we're successful, but they're successful. Whether it's the products or the pricing or the service, we always try to stay a step ahead of what our customers' requirements are.
There's going to be details of your project that most companies really don't pay attention to. We pay attention to your design. We work with your engineers, we work with your architects, specifically the things that are going to set us apart, but specifically the things that are going to set your building apart, both from an energy standpoint and a cost efficiency standpoint. We're really focused on trying to give you a quality product in a timely manner across the board.
To learn more about Ice Air, visit their website, ice-air.com, or see this segment again on InsideTheBlueprint.com. Thanks for watching Inside the Blueprint. For more information on any of the products you saw today, or to find out how to become part of the show, please visit InsideTheBlueprint.com.